The holidays are a time to feel and create joy. And what could be more joyous than the look on her face as she unwraps a stunning new jewelry piece from Blue Nile? How about getting 50% off your purchase? Blue Nile offers premium quality, priced below traditional retail. Their online experts are available 24/7 to answer any questions and make sure you've picked the perfect gift. For a limited time, you can get 50% off at BlueNile.com. That's 50% off at BlueNile.com.
Previously on Roll Britannia.
What are you doing here? Put your animals away.
What do you mean by animals? I've got no animals here.
These, Icosomon.
The name's Etcham, Cash Etcham. Are you here for the big tournament?
Yes.
Welcome to my laboratory. I've been working on a little machine.
What does it do?
Why don't you hop inside and I'll show you?
Automatically turn
You
into
stepped
Keth.
out, yeah.
I'm the original.
I'm a dragon, Keth. I like invisibility. This is cool. And I can fly. I'm a dragon.
Gallop, a boulder-like creature with stumpy appendages that act as arms and legs.
I need you to steal some badges.
Barry, he's the orc.
Good luck with signing up for the tournament, whoever you were.
Barry, and don't you forget it. I'm a tournament maker.
Do we all sleep in the same accommodation?
No, silly. You've all got your own apartment.
Where do I go if any of my Icosomon get injured?
You can take them to the Icosomon Centre.
Cash, how's it going?
How about a practice battle?
It's Derek Ink time.
Look at you! I choose you! Look at you! A blast of lightning strikes you, Derek.
Walk it off, Derek. Go for the trainer.
You splat up against a sort of magical shield.
Derek, step out. Jeff, I choose you.
Hey, I'm ready to do this. Shits itself and dives straight back into his icosystem.
Malrus, get that look at you under control.
Let's turn into Cash. Look at you. Can you go back?
Okay! I guess that's a victory.
I need you two to go and find an Icosaball for Derek while I go get him patched up.
Go to the shelf with the Icosospheres to the counter and hand over my 10 gold.
Just this, is it?
Jeff is going to cause loads of things to like fall off the
It's
shelves.
going to take me hours to sort
Quick.
this mess
Run
out.
the shop.
Turn invisible and follow him out the shop.
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
Can I get them to check this while I'm here?
And I'm just going to hold up one enormous rocky testicle.
Well,
Is there a bump on it?
at least you'll show me that rather than what I imagine is the rockiest prostate I've ever seen.
Well, if you think that's bad, you should see the other two.
Oh, really?
The other two.
You could change formation. You could go 1-1-1 or 1-2.
Do you know how they turn a Galabdur into a female Galabdur?
Oh dear. That's a joke no one else will get.
Yeah.
So, as you head inside, you're greeted by the doors sort of magically part in front of you, you know, and they make that little sound, you know.
A piece of paper sliding into an envelope.
Not a
Yeah.
man sniffing into a microphone.
Oh, my nose is clear.
Oh, my
This is gonna be
muff's
fun.
covered in snot.
Don't edit that bit out, Chip.
No, I'm just going to leave all of these in. Everyone can sniff to their heart's content for this bit.
Yeah, good. That's the noise they make.
Get them all out.
And as you enter, you're greeted by quite a bright environment, but curiously sterile smelling. You know, the sense of bleach is in the air, and you can hear a faint beeping sound off in the distance somewhere, and you see ahead of you another grand machine, and come running up to you wearing a sort of white nurse's outfit. Is an orc, unsurprisingly.
Shocker.
And this orc runs up to you and says, goodness me! What has happened to your Galabdur?
This is like something out of one of your magazines, Keth.
We're not with him in it.
He looks horribly injured
He is.
and disfigured.
No, he's always been disfigured, but he is very injured.
Hey,
What is he doing out of his Icosaball?
Well, I thought speed was of the essence. You'd have a look at him straight away. Don't worry about that. Look at him.
So you thought making this injured Galabdur, poor thing that he is, drag his poor stony body all the way over here instead of just shrinking him up into a nice convenient pocket-sized ball, you might say, and carrying him over here at the speed of an orc?
It's to remind him of how lucky he is. Now,
can I do a performance check to? Can I do a performance check to make myself look as pathetic as possible?
Yes, please do. Roll performance. Yep.
That's a
puppy dog eyes check.
Charisma, right? That's a natural 13.
No I mean, you look a little bit. Yeah, you look a little bit sort of sad and a little bit, not quite the full Tiny Tim, but you're on your way there. Imagine, if you will, Tiny Tim as though portrayed by a slightly poor amateur dramatics group, possibly one, I don't know, named after a flavour of ice cream. Anywho, this nurse figure sort of has come up to you, Derek, and has started patting you quite genteelly. And just...
a bit lower.
I know. It's okay. I'm going to look after you. Can you please put him in his Icosomon, please, so I can get him all treated up nice, as quickly and as easily as possible?
Broke Icosomon. I broke it. Galabduric.
I'm just going to sort of shrug a little bit.
Will you stop twittering on about Icosomons and just go and treat him? I need a wee. Go and just take care of him. Be back in a minute.
Icosomon, bro.
We can look after him. Obviously, we can care for him in the more traditional way, but it'd be a lot easier if he had an Icosomon to put him in. We've got this grand machine over here. All you have to do is put the Icosoballs in. It goes whip, 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 and then they come out all happy and healthy.
Well, do they
Beatboxing aside, I think he is much more of a traditional Icosomon. Look, you didn't sign up to the easy job, did you? I mean, he needs your help.
Can I roll a performance check to fake having a heart attack?
Yeah, do it.
That was a natural one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my heart. Oh, it's really hurting.
Now, we all did sort of GCSE, level science. We did sort of key stage 3 biology type things. And
are we required to pass this to be included in the metaphor?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. So
okay,
we all kind of know the basic things that they taught us at school. I don't know if they're still true. They change what science is every few months. But when we were at school, they taught you that, living things need to do a few things to be considered alive. They need to move around. They need to consume things. They need to, breathe something, usually reproduce, and what's the other word? Excrete, usually. So, given that a Galabdur is something that is alive,
it's gonna be a mudslide.
Okay, cool. Roll a d10 for me.
Oh.
6.
That's a quick viscosity check.
On the Bristol scale.
A 6 comes out. I mean, I'm not going to say too much here. I don't want to go into the excruciating details of the fact, but I think let me describe to you what comes out in terms of the utensils you might need to clean it up. Probably you probably wouldn't need a full mop and bucket, but certainly some sort of absorbent material would be required.
Where's Yallow when you need him?
Possibly a wet wipe, maybe.
It's a good job. It's a good job I didn't have a curry last night, or that would be lava.
It's a small pile just sort of drops out of you as you try to attempt this sort of heart attack maneuver, and you just sort of go, oop, and it drops out as a little sort of soft,
cough by
soft
accident.
peaty splatter. Oh no! Oh God! Oh no! Look what he's
how
done!
poor
Quick,
he is.
get him into the care centre! Get him into the care centre! And from out of one of those, you see them in movies, the doors that swing both ways, the double doors, and the gurney comes rushing through, and they come out at breakneck
Saloon door.
speed, and a few orderlies sort of manhandle you onto this reinforced gurney and quickly whisk you away off into a back room.
Sort of like, don't die on me! Don't you dare die!
But he's just pounding on rock.
Yeah, just beating it to rock rubble.
He's there with a sort of rock hammer, just sort of pounding away.
Derek's just farting.
Leaving a small sort of peaty trail behind.
Clean up on aisle.
It's not an arc, really, if Derek doesn't shit himself.
It's true, yeah. It's usually me. Yeah.
To be fair.
Fart failure.
Well, he rolls ones quite a lot on performance. I don't.
Yeah.
You should have stopped rolling those 20s before we started recording.
Yeah.
Now I regret it. Now I got all the 20s out of the way.
Yeah. Well, it's important. It's character building.
There was another one, by the way.
Brilliant. So the nurse says to you, Keth, he says, "Can I take a name, please?"
Of course. Emperor... No, it's not Emperor Fabulous. It's Keth Frostiron.
Emperor... Oh, Keth. Emperor Keth Frostiron. Okay. Can I see your competitor's ID, please?
Of course. Here it is.
You do have one of these. You were given her.
Yes, in my potential champions pack. So
yes,
here you go.
Yeah. Excellent. He jots down the number and
7.
There we go. Yep, 7 apparently. Last one of the day, but it's number 7. They just held on to it just for lols.
This guy should get a job at Argus.
Is that double O?
Double O.
Double O? No, sadly not.
The name's
Quadruple.
Frostiron. Emperor Keth Frostiron.
Well then, Mr. Emperor Keth Frostiron, your Galabdur will be with us for a few hours, but he should make a full recovery, although we will have to look into what's giving him the shits. What have you been feeding him?
He's very... Well, I've always believed in having free-range Icosomon, so who knows what he's been eating.
Free range, so, okay. Right, and he's jotting all this down in a sort of pad. And he says, well, you'll have to come back in a few hours, or you can sit and wait if you like. My name's Nurse Boy, if you're interested.
Well called.
You may have met some of my my cousins, Nurse Boy or Nurse Boy. Or perhaps you met my stepbrother, Step Boy. He's a nurse as well, so we just call him Nurse Boy.
Your family reunions must be fun.
It's a family business.
We wouldn't make things any more complicated, would we?
Oh, yeah.
It'd be so easy to get you guys mixed up otherwise. So it's very clear.
Oh, how could you possibly get us mixed up? I don't look anything like my cousin Nurse Boy. Or my other cousin Nurse Boy.
No.
And we don't look like our cousin Nurse Boy. And none of us at all look anything like our stepbrother Step Boy, the nurse.
AKA Nurse Boy.
Yeah, AKA Nurse Boy, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Well, I'm not going to wait because...
You will notice, of course, that I have a freckle just here, and he indicates a point on his cheek, and Nurse Boy has the same freckle, but just here, and indicates pretty much the same spot.
Oh, of course.
With a really chubby orc finger.
Yeah.
You can't see what he's pointing at.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Yes, of course. But I'm not going to wait around here because, frankly, it stinks. So, I'll be back. I'll be back later on.
Okay. Well, call it an hour or so and check back in, okay?
Oh, an hour. Perfect. That's really spent.
Right.
Sorry, Keth, do you have plans or something?
But it went from a few hours to an hour, so I was like, oh, excellent.
He just likes to abandon you in a ball at a hospital.
Oh, yeah, he does, doesn't he? Oh. Every time I shit myself, fair weather friend.
It's like,
it smells again. I'm off.
What's happening then, Keth? What are you going to do?
It is time for me to leave the Icosomon Centre and go and see what my other, the other two are up to, and hopefully getting some Icosoballs. So I need one for Dirk.
Okay, so as you step outside, You spot Cash Etcham just walking along, clutching some
Himself?
things from the Icosomon, I guess.
A Icosomon sphere, I think.
Just the one.
Just the one.
We didn't half inch it. No, okay, fine.
Yeah, you actually did buy something.
Yeah,
You did buy something. I'm quite impressed with you.
We still had to do this a crazy distraction just to get out because the shopkeeper got all chatty.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a load of questions. I can't talk to you.
It's like you know.
Oh dear. You spot Cash Etcham walking towards you.
Cash, how's it going?
It's me, Malrus.
Oh, yes, I can understand. I mean, I can understand you. I forgot. You're not just going to shrug your shoulders petulantly. It's fine. I know who you are. Malrus, how many balls did he get?
Just the one.
I need more. Because I'm going to use one. I'm going to use that one for Derek. Because I need to put him in one. He's being all healed up at the moment. But we need backup. So I need you to whisk in there and get a couple more. How much did that cost you, by the way? Was 10 gold enough?
It was exactly surprisingly the right amount.
Oh, perfect. Well, here's 20 gold. Ting!
But I think you should go in there and get them because there's a very chatty shopkeeper in there and I cannot talk. They cannot understand me.
It's Malrus's arch enemy.
Unless you want to send in Jeff, wherever the hell he's gone, and he can just get them for free.
I know where they are now. Malrus showed me to them.
Oh, perfect. I mean, it's for the greater good. So,
The greater good.
For the
It's for
greater
you.
good.
I'm doing
Well,
it for
okay,
you.
well, I'll chill with
Okay, Sal.
Mash out here, and if you could just whisk in there a couple of Icosa balls, that'd be great. We'll save
All
20
right.
gold as well.
Does could someone come in with me to like act as a bit of a distraction? I know I can make things invisible, but it's a lot easier to make things invisible when they don't disappear in front of a person. Like people are generally less suspicious.
That is an excellent point.
Like if someone could get him to like get the smokes off the back shelf behind him, then I can just take them off the front counter.
I've never seen that option in a Pokemon game to buy smokes.
No, this is
What a
Pokemon
weirdly
after
out of
9
context.
I do it every single time.
Out of context reference there. I don't. You know, what made you think about that?
I don't know. I was, thinking about my childhood when I used to want to buy smokes.
First place you always checked was the Pokemon Mart. Was
Yeah.
it?
That might have been when you were going wrong, mate. Not gonna lie.
I think there was a mini game in, I think it was Pokemon Sapphire, where you had to hang
What is this
around.
reference? What are you referencing to?
Hang around outside and ask an older man to go in and buy them for you.
Weird that you keep bringing up Pokemon, man. Nice.
This is such a weird out of context
Yeah,
reference, isn't it?
Nothing that links it to now.
Yeah, I know. So, are we doing that? Are you going back into the?
Yeah.
Once more into the fray, dear friends. Once more.
I am, and I'd like to sit on the shoulder initially of whoever is going to join me.
I'm
currently on
roll
Malrus' shoulder.
to change appearance
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
into
the shopkeeper.
Hmm.
Just to really fuck with him.
Yes.
That would distract him, in fairness.
Like in Terminator.
Do the Groucho Marx mirror thing.
Yeah. Roll deception or what do we have? What do we roll?
Are you doing that in front of him?
Yeah.
Or are you doing that
I'll do
you
that
go in?
before I go back in.
All right, okay. Because
Okay,
that
yeah,
would
yeah.
really
Roll
fuck with him
deception.
if you would like Cash Etcham and then into him in front of his eyes. Fuck me. He might have a stroke.
That's a 16.
I think. With a 16, you do a pretty damn good impression of the shopkeeper. I think his close family and friends would probably think there was something a bit weird about the way he looked, but to the average, to the average shop goer, they would swear blind that you were the shopkeeper. Arkwright.
Oh, yes. I was just about to say, what's his name?
Are we all going in then?
I'm going to come in.
Above the door it says Arkwright, Arkwright, and Arkwright. But it's all spelt with a C.
Of course. Orc, right.
Orcrite, there you go.
Orcrite.
Retcon. Orcrite.
Writing that.
I'm going to go
Nice.
on to Jeff's
That is
going to
better.
jump onto Malrus' shoulder then as he sees him turn into the shopkeeper.
Orcrite. Yep.
Into him. Then Jeff jumps onto his shoulder
Oh, okay.
Visible or invisible?
and is turning invisible at the same time. Yeah,
Oh,
he's,
okay,
he's
cool.
generally assume Jeff's invisible unless stated otherwise, rather than the other way around.
Yeah.
Probably the easiest way to go with this.
Fine.
I'll let you know when I'm visible.
Yeah, it's going to take us a lot less time that way around.
So, you head back into the shop. There's the tinkle of the bell again, and there's a bit of chaos.
Is Keth coming in with us?
Yep.
Ket's going too. Cool. Right. So all three of you, but visibly two of you walk in, and you can see there's a slightly younger looking orc there, just restacking some of the shelves. And the shopkeeper is there at the back of the shop, just serving another orc that's in there. And this young orc looks up when he hears the bell, and he goes, boss, yes, just stacking the shelves.
I'll just nod approvingly at him.
Didn't even see you go past me. Okay. What do you want me? Is there anything you need?
I'll just shake my head and just carry on walking towards the back.
Okay. Sure.
Excuse me.
Hold on. Oh yes. So I could have sworn he was. Yes. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Yes. Hello.
Could you tell me, just when are you open?
Now.
What time?
Right
Do you
now.
ever close?
No. Well, we're open all hours.
Or open all hours?
Hey.
There we go.
Yes, you got the reference back.
I am slightly... Now you fall. Oh.
Now, you idiot. It's the less successful Roddy Barker TV show.
Is Ronnie Corbett around here? Have you got any cigarettes in the back? Just over there. Are there any cigarettes back there?
Yeah, but they're terrible for you.
That's fine. I'm sure
All
they'll
right, then.
text.
Okay. And he heads off to the back, and as he approaches the back, he sees Malrus, the boss, and he also sees his boss stood behind the counter, serving another orc some penny sweets or something.
And the just to check, the icosospheres are on the counter, aren't they?
They're on a shelf. They were on the shelf he was actually sort of rearranging.
Oh, epic. Then at that point, I thought they were on the counter. At that point, then Jeff's going to grab 4. 'Cause
Nice.
He's got
Why
4
not?
claws.
Okay, roll sleight of hand with advantage.
I was hoping there'd be like a Ferrero Rocher tower.
Ambassador.
Do you know, yes,
With the-
that's what he was building. He was rearranging all the icosospheres into a sort of pyramid of icosospheres. So, sorry, you rolled a 19 sleight of hand?
19 total, yeah.
Yes, okay. And where are you taking these icosospheres from? On this pyramid of icosospheres?
On the top. I'm not going to be that guy. We're trying to be subtle about this.
He's not
okay,
a monster. Or is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Subtle. Walking in.
No, I just wanted to give you the choice.
Walking in with an exact clone.
So
of the
while that's
shopkeeper.
going on,
I'm trying to be subtle. I'm playing the invisibility card.
while that's going on, the young orcish shop assistant is stunned at the sight of 2 of his bosses, of which there is only one
Undercover
in
boss,
front
right?
of him. What, undercover boss? So you go dressed as the boss?
Yeah.
Is he
Well,
also?
he fundamentally misunderstood the purpose of this show. It's
it
not
was so
other
much more
people go in
interesting.
dressed as
They'll
the
never
boss.
suspect he's undercover.
So
though.
much
Yeah.
more interesting.
Exactly.
Send a random guy in dressed as the boss and see how long it takes people to notice.
I am
There's a
Doppelboss.
show, guys.
Yeah, some episodes are like 10 minutes long. Some episodes are like 2 minutes. Some episodes are about 4 weeks.
This week on When the Fuck Will They Notice?
Yeah. Why hasn't my wife noticed?
Oh,
They sent him home as well. You just kidnap a guy, basically. You just replace his life.
You're just picturing the Mercedes F1 team, and some random guy's just turned up dressed as Toto Wolff, just strolls into the paddock, just
and then crashes straight into
telling
the barriers.
people what to do. You know.
It's very apparent.
Meanwhile,
as soon as he gets behind
Toto
the wheel.
Wolff is already in there. You know, just
Why is everybody listening to this guy?
Original Toto gets arrested, taken away.
Yeah. So, I mean, Malrus, I guess the shop assistant is shocked. The original OG boss hasn't noticed you yet. What do you do?
I'm
Just in this split second moment, I'm giving you the moment to make the first move here.
I'm going to walk behind the sort of, I guess, aisle, as it were, all the shelves, so that he can't see me. I'm going to roll performance, or whatever it was again, to change into him.
Oh my god.
I know what you mean. Like in a film where someone passes just in front of the camera and like the main character's gone, or they're just or a mirror. Oh, perfect. Yes, I hope this.
Okay, yeah. Roll deception, please.
As a backup plan, you could just like pretend to like you see people walk behind the back of the sofa and they pretend to like walk downstairs or in an elevator.
He rolls a
I'm in
nat 20 and the shopkeeper's like, I didn't know we had a lift installed there.
17.
Ooh, that's good.
17. Yeah, that's a pretty good one as well. So in this moment, let me paint the picture of the scene for you. What's happened is that Malrus, you've strolled past this guy who's turned to help Keth, has turned back and seen the back of his boss at the end of the aisle and the front of his boss behind the counter just in front of him with another sort of orc there.
Yep.
And then he's gone, hold on, what? And started briskly walking towards the end of the aisle. You've turned the corner at the end of the aisle, turned into him, and have now stepped back out. And at this point, Orcrite looks up and goes, no, it isn't. Granville.
That's all, folks. Oh, sorry. Wrong one.
Granville. No, he goes, what the bloody hell's going on here? Granville, you didn't say you had a twin?
I'm just going to stack shelves.
Jeff Silverbow! As I shout to everyone, I've got it, guys!
What the bloody hell was that? What's going on?
What's going on is I've not been served yet.
Getting sassy.
What kind of customer service do you call this?
Will you get back over here, please?
Granville turns around and goes, I'm so sorry, sir. Something very strange is happening here. There was two of him, now there's two of me. There's... what? I don't...
At this point,
you know what your
I would have
problem
liked
is?
to have completely disappeared from the shop to make it look like he's crazy.
Okay, roll stealth.
He's just going to walk out.
13.
Let's just check, see if anyone notices you, shall we? Do they fuck?
Hopefully that will get
Not
me...
with a 3 and a 4, they don't.
And hopefully that will get me and Jeff out of the shop.
Well, I mean, Jeff's invisible, so you get out of the shop, no
But
problem.
I couldn't
Jeff
open the
is...
door. Because I'm invisible. The
Yeah,
door
but
sensor's
Keth's
not
still
gonna-
in there.
Yeah, but the door sensor is closed, so I need Malrus to walk
Yeah.
out so I can actually get out the door. So Malrus is now exiting, and so I'm invisible. And as soon as I see that door open with Malrus leaving, I'm like, fucking go, go, go.
Okay, roll perception to
shit,
see
I
if
need to
you
see if
beat
I-
his...
I see him.
See if you see him leave, yeah.
Yeah, because he's stealthy as fuck.
You've got to beat his... You've got to beat his stealth.
I've got no fucking chance there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like you'll be coming out with me, don't worry.
And using your dragons.
Natural 20!
I mean...
That's my boy.
Congratulations.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. With a nat 20, you, out of the corner of your multifaceted dragony eyes, you spot a drift of some dust just move in a little eddy and you hear the sound of a sort of orcish footstep, and you turn, and you see the back of Malrus just literally hot-footing it back out the door, and the doors have gone out and are just beginning to close as you straight out the door after him. It's not one of those doors. It's a bell tinkling. So somehow everyone at the shop didn't hear the door go.
That's because I held it.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, right.
Very good.
And then
Very
snuck out
good.
with
With your natural 20.
Yeah, and on Malrus' shoulder outside, and I drop the 4 balls on the floor in front of him and go, there we go. He should like that.
I'm going to pick them up.
It's the mark of a good shoplifter is that you immediately just disperse all the goods in front of the shop, isn't it? Divvy up the loot. They'll never see this.
No. Just give it straight to Malrus. There you go. It could look like he's just dropped him. He looks like a Icosomon trainer.
If it works in Grand Theft Auto, it's fine. If a car wash works in Grand Theft Auto, that works here.
It's true. Yeah.
We all know that cleaning your car
turns it into a different colour.
Paints it a different colour, and police are incapable of identifying cars of different colours.
They should
it's a
really
fact of
use
life.
reg recognition in
GTA.
I mean, they'd solve a lot more problems, wouldn't they?
I mean, yeah.
The criminal classes
but
don't have clean cars.
No. If you have a clean car, you're not a criminal.
I like to think they all have the transporter number plates that flip round.
Yes.
Keth, to speed this along, is there anything you hoped to achieve in this shop? Other than
yes,
distraction?
exactly. It's all I came in to do was just achieve bluster and distraction. And it was like, do you know what?
Okay.
I think that you guys are open too long. You're seeing things. I don't even want any cigarettes. They're terrible for you. And then I'll just bluster out of the shop. And I'll knock over the Icosomon Ferrero Rocher in my bluster on the way out.
Okay, just roll to hit. Don't roll a 1.
Oh, God. I get trapped in a ball. Please don't roll a 1 now, Tom, after you said that.
Yeah, don't give him ideas and then before you roll.
No, it's fine. I got an 11.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
fine.
always when
I
it
did
happens.
panic
It's
when I
always
first saw that.
Yeah,
Two
you
ones.
knock the tower of Icosospheres over, and you hear Granville in the background just going, "Oh, fuck's sake!"
Never saw David Jason do that on Overall Hours. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Finally, the bits you've all been waiting for, and never mind those four and their ridiculousness. I can see that the street smart and savvy bunch like you have come here looking for a snappy wit and intelligent insight. No, not Pedro's, mine. So, strap in you lot, it's time for another moment with the Master. The absolute first thing I must do is present you all with a gigantic thank you from all of us who call Roll Britannia home. Without your support, tying off the rigging and scraping off the barnacles, we would have sunk faster than Miracles with Malrus' sphere ratings. So, it's terrific that you've scampered aboard again, so that the maritime mayhem can continue. And don't just stand there. You're going to be hit by an incoming random celebrity shoutout. One from the world of music this week. It would seem that it's her birthday. Gloria Estefan has offered to re-record the Roll Britannia theme tune after listening to the show. Well, Gloria, we're very happy with what we've got, so we'll have to turn you down. Although, writing on this scroll does look remarkably similar to Jeff's, so I don't think she'll be too disappointed. Right, it's shout-out time. Again, Pedro, on time. Well, I'm glad to see that you've turned a corner. Although, I hope you're not building up to another pay rise request. Sunflower seeds are hard to get hold of. I'm not lying. How many sunflowers do you see around here? Now, where's that bloody squirrel? Right. I wish you'd just hand it to me in your claw. You get very bitey when you're stroppy. Now be gone, feathered friend. Now, this week's shout-out goes to Roll for Luck, who commented on our Facebook page. After some extensive research, we have found that there is no situation that cannot be improved by fried chicken and margaritas. Probably. Thank you for listening to the show anyway, and we're so glad that you're enjoying it. Pedro has pooped on my desk again. Yellen! I have a huge pile of scrolls here that say, James, can I have my own shout-out? James, I've got a great idea for the next story arc. James, is Keth actually going to admit defeat about his magic brew? Well, the answer to all of those questions, apart from perhaps the last one, is yes. All you need to do is get in touch, and Luckily, that couldn't be simpler to do. One quick search on social media, and there you'll find the good old ship Roll Britannia waiting to set sail. Whichever one you like, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, even Discord, we're there. And we love chatting with you. So, don't be shy and get involved. Now, if you're really enjoying the show, why not give us a little hand and give us a lovely 5-star review, eh? It only takes a few seconds to do, and some kind words from you really helps keep the mighty ship Roll Britannia skipping across the waves, and it also helps more fantastic people just like you to discover the show. And don't forget, bash that subscribe button, otherwise you'll find yourself at the mercy of Jeff's latest invisible pranks, and he's probably behind you right now. Right, enough! You need to get back to the action, and there's no way those 4 can go along without adult supervision, so go!
Whoa. Not so fast, James. Little old Alex here is just going to butt in to bring you a quick word from our sponsor, Manscaped. Now, I don't know about you, but after all this lockdown business, it was starting to get pretty tragic down there. Let's just say it looked like somebody had rolled a hot dog across a barbershop floor. But no longer. No, I am a new, sleek, and frankly more aerodynamic man, thanks to the care packages Manscaped sent to the Buccaneers. Manscaped have just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0, all across Europe, and I've got to say, it's pretty impressive. The Lawnmower 4.0 uses a ceramic blade with 4 different length settings, and their advanced skin-safe technology really helps avoid a lot of those nasty nicks you might get in your knickers. I must say, it was really nice to be able to relax down there. It's a scary moment in every young boy's life, but fear not. Manscaped's new trimmer even has an LED torch for precision shaving when you need to dive into the thicker undergrowth. Manscaped have literally gone balls to the wall on this design, and the trimmer's wireless charging dock not only looks cool, but it runs off a USB-C, which is convenient because although they include one in the box, I also have about a bajillion of them in my house, so I can shave for days, baby! Along with their new Lawnmower 4.0, Manscaped were also kind enough to send us some delightfully scented ball deodorant, which is a bit like a moisturiser for your bits, and this refreshing little potion called a ball toner, and I've got to tell you people, my balls have never been more toned. Also, if you use both of them in your routine, you end up with a spicy and cooling winter treat that'll be your little secret all day long. But it's not just for those of us with dangly downstairs parts. Manscaped also offer a variety of flexible products to suit your grooming needs, from trimming your nose hair to pruning the lady garden. It's no wonder they've already got 4 million customers worldwide. Well, 4,000,001 now, I guess. So if you're not a fan of the 70s fro, but you are a fan of this podcast, go to manscaped.com and use the offer code ROLLBRIT to get 20% off with free worldwide shipping. That's ROLLBRIT, ROLLBRIT, for 20% off and free worldwide shipping at manscaped.com. Manscaped, precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. We now return you to your regularly scheduled bickering.
So, a bit of time has passed, and you collect Derek from the Icosomon Centre.
Can I just jump in very quickly, just to tell you what you see? As Derek's all healed and he's full of energy and stuff.
Yeah, let's play this scene out. So, Keth, you arrive back in the Icosomon Centre. Nurse Boy comes out to meet you and asks for your name and your Icosomon competition number. And she's
Keth Frostiron, number 7.
Mr. Emperor Keth Frostiron, number 7. Yep. And we've got your Galabdor. He's doing really well, actually, really well.
Yeah, a little bit too well. As
and how are his bowels?
You see a line of nurses coming out like Betty Hill and Derek chasing them.
He's back on his feet. He's having a sexy party.
And then stopping, turning into a boulder as they run past again, and then chasing them again.
As you can see, he's up and at him.
In him as well. Look at that. Hard as a rock.
He seems to think it's some sort of sexy party here. Please, could you take him away?
It's a sexy party.
We'd be much obliged if you didn't get him hurt again, because he's a bit of a pain in the ass.
I'm sure he is.
Good laugh, but a bit much for the young ladies, as they say.
Sorry ladies, my ride's here, but you ever wanna, I don't know, have weird rock sex or anything? Just give me a call.
Get your rocks off.
Thank you.
It's all right. We'll just cut out the weird rock
That
sex.
was
bit.
there.
That was so much
Have
better.
weird rock sex.
Do you want to do that line again?
No.
I think it's more Derek to just completely not.
Fine.
Weird rock sex.
Oh dear.
Thanks, nurse. And then I'm gonna just like I'll like fist bump him on the arm, like punch him on the arm, really amicably.
Roll to hit.
That was a 4.
You break his arm in 4 places.
I mean, yeah, you go to sort of fist bump him or bump him with the shoulder, and you just sort of just graze his back a little bit because you kind of misjudged it.
Just completely clock him. Oh.
So,
It's like, oh yes, thank you for that, Galabdor. Very nice of you. Good Galabdor.
Galabduric.
He's got a very strange inflection. Have you been teaching him to say something?
No, he's always sounded like that. I mean, all the other Galabdurs I've ever known have had really squeaky voices, so I don't know why he's got this sort of voice. It's just...
You know, I was thinking just the same thing, only earlier. Right.
A bunch of Galabdurs together is like a boys' choir, but him, I don't know why.
Well, sometimes you need a tenor, you know.
No, I don't.
Derek's just going to point to his giant rocky testicles.
Come on, I've got your favourite Icososphere ball for you.
Just as you're about to leave, there is a blinding white light from the windows in the sort of the big swing doors. They're coming out, and a bit of a cheer that goes off in the background. And nurse boy goes, "Oh, that is good news. We've been waiting for that for the last few hours.
What is it?
You've never seen that before. You must. How did you get to be here without seeing that happen? It's an evolution.
Oh, I knew it was an evolution, but he didn't know.
We've had one of the Icosomons been sitting here, and he's been in his cocoon for quite a while, and we've been waiting for him to burst out."
All I wanted to know was which Icosomon it was. I know what an evolution is. Everybody knows what an evolution is. What do you think I am, a novice?
Well, you did strike me that anyway. Right, Mr. Emperor Keth Frostine, it's getting on. You have you checked into your room yet?
Oh yes.
Good. Well,
they're not open all hours, you know. They're closed.
You won't believe what I've just been through. I'll tell you on the way.
Now, make sure that your Icosomon are all tucked away in their Icosables before the opening ceremony. You've only got a couple of hours, so get yourself all brushed up, get them in their Icosospheres, and head down to the stadium.
Excellent. Will do. Well, thanks for everything, nurse. Boy, your boy. Nurse boy.
That's correct, yes. Me and all my cousins.
I want to make sure I got the right
It saves confusion, you see. If it was a family name, we thought it'd be easier to you don't want to cause any confusion, so we're all called Nurse Boy.
Fascinating. See you later.
Bye. Mr. Emperor Keth Frostine.
What? Yes.
Not now, I'm busy.
Is that one of those? I wonder how far you would have got if I hadn't called you back.
Feet keep going up.
So you what's the plan, boys? You've got 2 hours before the opening ceremony. Are you going to go to your new apartment? Are you going to go and get drunk in the bar? Are you going to set fire to something? What are we going to do?
I would like to swing by the apartment to see if there is anything in there that might have been left. I don't know, a welcoming gift, perhaps.
Ah, a little chocolate on the pillow, maybe.
Basket of fruit, spare Icosables.
Yes.
Who knows?
While we're on the way, I assume,
and I assume they filled me in on like all of the shit that's gone on in the mart.
Do you?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Okay. That's your answer.
I'm only getting it. I would appreciate it if I only had to be in those Icosables when I have to be. Just let me keep saying I'm free range or whatever. Just let me amble around.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. there are going to be some times where you're going to have to just screw the nut
he just
and
said
get in
that.
the ball.
Yeah. But hopefully it's not going to be like a long opening ceremony, because these things are usually pretty quick, aren't they, for these kind of games?
Oh, yeah, there's 15, 20 minutes. Every nation comes through. There's a few flags, bit of dancing as well.
Well, they're all athletes, so they'll run through.
Oh, yes. I'm glad you think of me as an athlete, actually.
Oh, no, I meant all of them, not... Never mind.
Careful.
You're a beastly at best.
So you find your way to the apartment, and you get given a key at reception. It's a little a big brass key, and it's got a room number on it. And you find your way to the room, and as you unlock the door to your new apartment, you head inside, and your room is bathed in the sunset light of a golden light rushes in through the windows, and you find quite a nice room there. You find an ensuite bathroom with a nice double bed made of cardboard, and
I wonder if this could take my weight.
And I'm just going to jump straight on it.
Okay. I guess roll. Acrobatics or athletics. What do we think?
I
thought.
It's
what are
just
you
a straight
doing?
jump. I'm just going to dive onto the bed. Like
Athletics, then.
In that
Let's do
TikTok video.
athletics. Yeah.
You're going to crush the only bed.
That is a 24.
I mean, does it surprise you to know that a 24 hits a bed?
Yes, but it's a
really
cardboard bed.
spectacular
though.
joke.
It is. It is. Yeah, and as your weighty stone body crashes into this eco-friendly cardboard bed, it folds up like just so much cardboard boxes.
Oh, yes, that's comfy.
So now you have a mattress on a pile of smashed
Your
cardboard.
mattress is a bit soft, though, Keth.
I wonder why. Look. And then, Derek, I need you to get into the Icosomon right now. Trust me, I'll let you right back out. I promise.
I don't believe you.
I promise it'll be worth it.
I'm going to throw one at him.
Okay.
No,
Roll
I'm not.
to hit.
I'm not moving from this lovely, comfortable position. No matter what you try and do, I'm just going to lie here forever. You can't make me get in that Icosomon.
That's a 17.
That'll do it.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's a Constitution save then, I guess.
Yeah, that's not gonna. It's not a 17. It's a 9.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. You're going in. The ball flies out, catches you. You turn into a sort of beam of red light, and you disappear inside this icososphere.
And then you don't hear the rest of the swear, but you can imagine that it was.
Yeah.
Malrus,
irrelevant.
excellent work.
I'm sure it was.
And then Keth would like to walk over to the telephone and call the
The what?
Is there a phone so I can call down to reception?
No.
Is there any sort of communication to get down to reception at all from my room?
Yeah, it'd be some sort of.
Yeah, what you do
table
is you
rock, tablestone.
walk yourself out of the door.
Get back
Pad
in
on
the lift.
over to the lift and head down to the ground floor and pad on over to reception and say, hello, I've got a question for you.
Imagine I've done all of those things. So you won't believe.
Yep.
My bed isn't... I walked into the room, my bed was destroyed. I'd like a new room.
Oh, no, not again. These bloody cardboard beds. You know, we had those in just because they're eco-friendly, and they decided that it would be more efficient for all the competitors to have a cardboard bed. You see, we didn't have to chop down as many trees to make them. They can all be fully recycled, and if they get broken, well, they're quite cheap to fix. So, what was your room number again?
It was room... the room that you gave me earlier. On this key, look.
Oh, yes. Oh, I don't
Nicely
know.
handled.
Is that room number 74?
I see what number it is.
Yes.
It's 150. And
I got that one. I got that reference. Ha!
it's 150. Some people think this says 151, but I'm convinced it says 150. So, let me just check here.
Oh, I'm not amused by that.
Oh, I got that one as well.
I don't get any of these. I don't know what you're referencing.
Referencing?
Referencing? I just said I wasn't amused.
It was a counter.
Oh, not moo too.
And
Come on.
and
Fucking hell.
so bad. So bad.
The world needs more puns.
So he sorts you out a new room and hands you the key back and says, "This one should be to your liking. It's on the top floor."
And is it an upgrade because of the inconvenience?
Upgrade.
Look out.
And up.
Is it a customer evolution because of the experience?
I mean, that's a question, isn't it? What is an upgrade? Is it an upgrade?
I would say an upgrade would be not having to pay for any of the sphere channels that might be available to the elder gentleman, or a free minibar.
Sir would like to unlock the adult channels, would they?
I mean, that would make me feel better.
If we have to spend some time watching Keth have a wank, I'm not recording that.
I'm going in the Pokeball. I'm going in the Pokeball. I don't want to see that shit.
You're going
I'm turning my camera off, guys. He gets really into it.
Your Patreon special this month.
Yeah, it's just the sound of some orcs getting it on, and Keth just going,
Oh wow! Yeah, I like that.
That's going to be clipped.
I said that without moving my mouth. Steady with the mouth references. Moving swiftly on.
Well,
Now about my adult sphere channels.
"I'll certainly, sir. I can unlock those for you. They will appear on the bill."
Just put. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. And free minibar, yes.
Oh yes. You get a whole range of exotic goodies that are there to support the Icosomon master in Potentia in there to be the very best.
well, those adult channels are going to be no use if Keth's in Potentia.
They help me relax.
Yeah, so you go up to your new room, and it turns out it's on the penthouse floor. There's four rooms in the top of this building. There's four of them. It's a much bigger room, a separate bedroom with a sort of living space, a dining space, a small kitchenette, and a view from the balcony that you have of the entire Icosomon Stadium.
Perfect.
And there is a hamper of fruit on the dining table.
Yes, that's what we wanted.
And some Kleenex.
Oh, we'll be needing those. This room's going to look like a CSI crime scene when I finish with it.
Can I roll to transform into Keth?
Roll away. Roll deception.
Watch Malrus.
Can I also roll a charisma or a will check to try and break out of the...
Yes, you can. Yes, roll a...
I was going to let you out anyway.
Whatever it was.
Not soon enough.
Charisma check, why not?
That's
23.
12 total.
23, you look exactly like Keth. 12, no, you're still in there.
Fit.
Although it does wobble about a bit.
Oh, can I roll a perception check to see if I notice it wobble?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Derek. Only a 7. Oh no,
No, you don't see it. You're distracted by the hamper of fruit.
Shiny paper.
He does love a passion fruit.
Bow. Look at, he's got a ribbony bow.
Does the basket unpack itself invisibly?
So you spend some time here. Let's have a very quick rundown.
An apple gets a bite taken out of it.
What do you get up to for the next sort of hour and a half?
I don't want to spend a whole hour and a half in it. I need to go out and do something else.
Okay.
I also don't want to spend an hour and a half in this goddamn Icososphere.
I know, and I'm aware of that.
Jeff knows that he's overheard Keth talking about the adult channels being unlocked, and he's concerned about this. He was going to hide the remote
Roll sleight of hand.
Oh, well, I'll get +5.
12
12. You I mean, you
Just under
hide
the
it a
pillow.
bit.
under his pillow.
It's not so much hidden, just put in a slightly. It's put in the sort of place that you'd put a remote, but only very okay. It's not the sort of place you typically look for the remote.
Like on a
for
window,
example,
just behind the curtain.
Yeah,
So you can see the end sticking out, but it's not like.
So
why would I put it
it's
there?
sort of there, but why would I put it there?
Yeah.
Not like properly hidden,
Yeah,
just
I
sort of
like
like in a slightly weird place.
That suits me. Yeah. Sound.
Cool.
I would like to continue rolling to try and break out of this thing since we've got about an hour and a half or whatever it is. If that's okay.
Roll 3 more times.
3 more times. First one's a 4.
No.
Excellent.
Second one's a 2.
Excellent.
No.
And the third one's a 13.
No. So you don't break out for the next hour and a half.
I'm just going to roll quickly. I just want to quickly roll 3 then, see a perception check, see if I notice the 3 wriggles.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, natural 20 on the first one.
Yeah, you spot it.
Okay, so then as I see it wriggle, I want to press the button to let him out. He's clearly in distress.
I just haven't got a word in yet. That's all. I was going to go
Keth,
outside.
what would you like to do?
I am concerned about backup for the chaps. And I want to go. We've got extra Icosomon spheres.
Yep.
I want to see if we can go and
3
find
extra.
3 extra ones. We got 1 for Derek. We've got 3 extra ones.
4? Because we got him
Yeah.
initially 1 when we bought one, and then I carried 4
Oh, yes,
out.
we did, yeah.
Oh,
So we've got 4
Excellent.
extras.
We've got 4 extras.
So I need some backup for the chaps. So as a last minute trolley dash, I want to try and find either steal an Icosomon or catch one.
Okay. So, let's see. Let's play this out. Keth,
Yes.
you are in the equivalent of the athletes' village at the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Whip that band-aid off.
Let's just sort of explain that. That's the sort of equivalent space you're in. Now, how many loose Icosomon do you think there are likely to be just wandering about by themselves?
Very few, but that doesn't bother me.
Okay. So what's your strategy? Tell me what you're
I
planning
have an
to do.
invisible friend and a shape-changing friend who could steal things and deceive things for me.
Okay. So where would you like to go to try and achieve this?
I was hoping to confirm with my colleagues.
There was only really, in my eyes, one place that you could possibly go,
The gym?
and that's the bar.
The bar. It's some sort
People
of bet.
will be drunk. They might.
Yes, they
misplace
will.
things.
They might. You could challenge people to fight. There's bar fights and things happen, don't they? So they might. You're like, I'll challenge you with a Icosomon. God, it's really slips off the tongue. I'll challenge you to an Icosomon battle, and then as soon as they do it, then we'll be like, right, nab them. As soon as theirs come out, you're like, just nab them.
Right. Okay.
That's
To the
that's sort of
bar,
the equivalent of getting into a fight with a man at a pub, pulling out a knife, and then he steals your knife.
Yeah, it's just so you can steal your knife. You're waiting to see what weapons he has, and then as soon as he gets out with his weapons,
Why
if
would
it's
you
better
want to
than yours,
start a fight?
take
You
it.
just pick the drunkest person in the room and pick their pockets.
Yeah, there is that, but the drunkest person in the room might not have anything. It's a backup. There's multiple ideas out here.
We haven't got.
Can I?
The world is
this,
your oyster here, my
guys.
friend.
If we're having this conversation, this has to be in character. I'm not. There's too much metagaming going on here.
Okay,
In
that's
character, locked in my Icosomon, I'm going to go to the loo.
Keth, where are we going?
What we're going to do is.
Sorry, I'm you, aren't I? I need to sound more like you. 1 second.
Yeah.
You talk, then I will.
Right.
Right.
I've got a plan.
I've got a plan.
What we need is backup for you guys. What we need to do is, I think, we should go to the bar, find someone really drunk, and try and steal his Icosomon. We don't know what we're going to get, but we might get something amazing. And if we're not, we'll just set it free or something. So we've got about an hour or so.
Well, we could just win by trying to like battle someone instead, because we just keep stealing stuff, and as you know, it's fun and all. But I'm starting to feel a bit bad. Like we just keep taking like that guy might not have got in. Now we took all of his badges, like, and then he wasn't like allowed in.
But he seemed like a bit of a dick.
Yeah, but still, we don't know his story. I just feel like we steal it a lot at the moment. If we could get him any other way, that'd be cool.
I mean,
like. If you want to be the very best, like no one ever was at any point, Keth, to catch them is your real test, and then to train them is your cause. You got to travel across the land, search far and wide. Each Icosomon has to understand the power that's inside. And I'm starting to think that mine is more than just stealing stuff.
I can't believe you've written all that down. That was really rather beautiful.
I can't believe how heavily we're about to be sued.
But listen, I also
don't
feel great about stealing stuff. But we need that piece of 8. And that is more important than keeping it out of the Empire's hands. Because there's something else in the background here. It's if we have to break a few rules for the greater good, it's worth it.
Greater good.
Yes, I was really hoping you guys would do that.
I'll be honest with you. They're all lucky they're not dead yet, because usually our thing is we just go in guns blazing.
While you feel the Icosomon violently shake in your pocket.
No, you're out.
Let you out.
Oh, you've let me out. Oh,
Yeah,
excellent.
yeah.
While you hear Derek go,
Oh, I wish. Something about guns blazing. I wasn't necessarily prepared for this.
Can all of you roll a perception check, please?
Yes.
natural 19.
I got
18. Not
22.
Okay.
Not net. Well, 17 plus 5.
One sec.
For those who
I'm
are
not
curious.
surprised you got an unnatural 22 on a 20-sided dice.
15.
15.
I don't know why I felt the need to clear that up.
Yeah.
But Malrus did it the other day. He was like, 22.
I'm sorry.
20. He didn't lead
Jeff,
with a
sorry, what
natural
did you
20, which was amazing.
I got an 18 unnatural.
18. Cool. So all of you hear from outside your room a sound that, weirdly, you recognise.
Oh, can you hear that
heard
familiar
it
noise?
only earlier today.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It's the sound of
My ears got deja vu.
some cheerleaders.
Oh, God.
You can hear the cheerleaders.
That's a horrible noise, Derek.
Very,
That wasn't
very
meant to
subtly
be
going.
sexual. That was just meant to be a grunt of frustration. I'm sorry. It's a new form. I'm still getting used to it.
Oh, it's that little bell end.
He got in. Oh, that's good.
How did he
Why
get
wouldn't
in?
he have got in?
Well, because we stole all his badges.
You stole all his badges.
No, will you keep the noise down?
That's a
You
really
go back in
mean
the
thing
sphere
to
ball.
do. Is this when I was in the... Oh, my God.
Yeah, we had to get into the tournament, and you were no help, just
One of the
lying
things
around
I
having a
get
lie.
left out of.
You needed a nap. You were
I'm
getting
glad
all
I'm
cranky.
here to be the moral centre of this group.
That is the only time you have ever said that.
I didn't even know you knew the word moral, to be honest, Eric.
Yeah, it's the short form of the word immoral.
Ah, right.
There's the Derek we know. Okay.
But yeah, we
Oh,
nicked his
fucking
badges, and he
Barrow.
only had 3 left, and he needed 5, so we had to go and beat 2 trainers in half an hour, and he fucking smashed it.
Or he
Lad.
probably nicked a couple
Oh,
of
yeah,
them
he
as
might
well.
have. Oh, yeah, I didn't consider he could have been a dick as well.
Shall we go fight him?
We could go beat him up.
Nick a couple of his Icosomon.
Boom.
I should
There we
probably
go.
try fighting at some point. I might be really good at it.
Let's go
I
see.
mean, there's a first time for everything,
I've
Jeff.
been pretty good so far. I've done lots of good stealings, and
Yeah.
we've got in.
What are
and
you? What are your plans
very
then?
proud.
I can bite him like this, and I want to try and bite Derek.
Oh, God.
Okay, roll to hit.
I'm
Don't
very
trash
proud
my
of
new
us. Hey,
suite.
you
I had to
bastard.
blag my way into this.
18.
That does hit, yeah.
Oh my god, I have stats that I can use now. I've not actually used the fighting fairy dragon stats yet. This is exciting times. Okay, so bite. I have a +7 to hit, and it's a melee weapon attack.
Hit. Yeah, so it'd be 26 or whatever to hit.
Yeah, 25. And then I do 1 piercing damage.
Aren't you resistant to?
So you do half a piercing damage.
So what happens there? Do you round up?
I mean, you do round up, so it is still 1.
Yeah.
These are new rocks they've just put in.
Max damage.
They've literally mortared some new rocks into the. The mortar's still a little bit wet.
Yet. Yeah.
As he does it, Jeff's going to turn visible, and so there's just this cat-sized butterfly winged dragon hanging off Derek's arm.
Thanks for that.
Okay.
Can I perceive Jeff?
I mean, he's visible, so yes.
Excellent. Yeah. Let it be noted.
Oh God!
I mean, you can't turn into him. He's not humanoid.
Oh, damn it!
I was going to say, I've shown you before.
It was a wonderful exchange, though. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I've got a list going.
Of who you've seen.
Cool. Nice.
Doppelganger vision. Love it.
Okay. Are you going to go and investigate Barry then?
Yes. Derek, you need to get back in the ball.
Why? Give me a good excuse, a good reason why. I told you only when it's urgent. Only when it's absolutely needed, like at the opening ceremony.
Well, this could get us a couple more Icosomon, and we get to beat a dickhead. And you love doing that.
Yeah, but I could do that just as easily outside of the ball.
No, but you ruin it all. And then you get to fight more people if you pull this off.
I don't believe you. Let's just go downstairs.
I was going to throw it at him.
Okay, roll
You're
to
the
hit.
master, Dad. Keth? Sorry.
Do you just call me Dick, Keth?
No.
Does he have to roll to hit, or do I just roll it?
I
thought you just called me Dad, Dick, Keth.
Well, maybe he's throwing it at you, so he's got to hit you with it.
Okay, so I rolled this. Just a roll to hit, isn't it? 16.
Yeah.
That is my armor class.
Oh.
Yeah, so that hits you.
Does it?
And then a Constitution saving throw, I guess.
My Constitution saving throw would be an 18.
So I have to roll.
I mean that.
More than 18.
No, I mean I'm gonna say that's a save. It's got to be. So the ball he rejects the ball and it flies back to your hand.
And we'll be back where we started. Let's just go downstairs. I mean, Cash Etcham didn't seem to mind that I was out of an Icosomon sphere.
You've got that strange speech impediment thing. You keep saying poker in front of everything. That gambling, you've really got to get sorted.
Cash Etcham didn't seem to mind that I would poke him in the face.
So you're heading to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start heading towards the door, yeah.
Okay. And as
Keth's
you're approaching the
annoyed me and I
door,
wanna
the sound of Barry's cheerleaders gets a little louder. And you can also hear the sound of what sounds like a sort of clicking sound. As you open the door, you're greeted by a blinding flash of light, and another one, and another one.
I'm going to just
The paparazzi are here.
Jeff's going to turn invisible again.
Derek's going to put his hands over his crotch.
And you can see in the hallway the sight of Barry with his cheerleaders and lots of flashing white lights as someone is taking some pictures using the latest in imp technology. It uses imp artists and magical flashes to paint very fast pictures of people. And there's a character. There's a sort of figure there wearing a sort of vest with many pockets all over it, and he's saying, "Oh yes, lovely, 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 and another one. Oh yes, and here, yes, and smile, smile, yes. Now put your arms around each other. Oh yes, 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 and." You can see quite clearly that Barry is being photographed outside his new suite.
Keth, do you think we could kidnap him.
Oh, for
When he's
God's
asleep.
sake, Malrus, can we not have one mission where you don't do something
My mind didn't go
drastically
there.
dark?
I was just going to photobomb him, Malrus.
At the Icosomon Centre, Derek got nice and fixed, but Nurse Boy is the one who's had to deal with his shit. Then the sphere heist began, with Malrus changing forms. Keth distracted the shopkeep, while Jeff grabs the balls. They had to pick up Derek, who's having a sexy party. Then at their digs, Derek's putting his ball, cause breaking beds is naughty. Keth asks for porn, Jeff eats some fruit. Then outside the door, is that a photo shoot? If Malrus kidnaps Barry, what will he do with him in there? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia!
Now then, you lot, we need your help. We need to make our piratical adventure simply the best D&D 5e podcast out there on the 7 seas. So, we've decided to be very brave indeed and launch our own Roll Britannia Patreon page. And don't you worry, though we may be scoundrels and vagabonds in the Shattered Lands, we're certainly not going to be stealing your hard-earned booty to line our coffers. All of the money we raise will be ploughed right back into the show, so we can be the best that we can be. So what's in it for me, I hear you say? Well, there's a whole treasure chest's worth to be had. There's exclusive Buccaneer prologues so that you can learn some of the secrets of our favourite heroes and where it all began. You'll also be able to read the finest tabloid on the high seas, the Daily Teledath. You can get your hands on ARC-exclusive merchandise too that you won't find in our shop. And the best part, your very own handcrafted, beautifully made and totally unique piece of crap art drawn just for you by your favourite Buccaneer. Just look out for Roll Britannia on patreon.com, or even easier, follow the links in our social media or Linktree pages and let us navigate the way for you. And worry not, the nautical antics of the Roll Britannia Buccaneers will still be available every Wednesday as usual, absolutely free. After all, we certainly wouldn't want any of our amazing and loyal fans to be spending any more than they can afford. We wouldn't have got anywhere without you and all the other awesome fans out there. So, with your help and your support, you can make this show even better.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.